The Forest of Bowland is where we are today, and we're going to explore the whole area of Bowland just to see what's up here. Not many people even know that the Forest of Bowland exists. It's North Lancashire, and I'll let you know what we find. This is absolutely gorgeous way to just start the day. Look at this. Look. That is beautiful down there. Beautiful. And as Robert's just said, Pennykin is in the distance to the right. Lovely to start the day at only 8 o'clock. We've got petrol, we've brimmed it, and already you can start to see a bit more light coming up. Looks nice in the distance. Let's hope we get some good weather today. What roads? What scenery? I can put up with this. Wow, look at these roads. Look at the cloud sitting on the top of that mountain up there. And there we are, the Forest of Bowland. It begins at the beginning. Everywhere around here is stone, everything is quarried, the hills are stone. It's going to be a very pleasant exploring day. It's probably a bit dark for the camera at the moment because it's a bit early, but the scenery is rolling for miles. This is beautiful. Imagine living out here in the middle of nowhere. Mind you, I bet the winters can be a bit harsh here. Well, Chris is going to enjoy all the dry walls. Proper wild. There's water running all out of the ground, and it all comes down, and it's caused huge erosion. And the erosion has caused, they're called knots. I don't end up breaking my neck. You can see all down the side how everything's collapsed in, and this is the Bowland knots. This is a walker's paradise. We have climbed for a long time up here, haven't we? And we're still going up. I don't know what the altitude is, I'd love to know. Robert says he needs oxygen. We are in the middle of nowhere. That is, yeah. Just look at it. That's got to be Pennykin, isn't it? Now we're entering an area of forest, and we're going down to a reservoir, Stocks Reservoir, that's right, isn't it, Robert? It looks pretty dry, not as full as it could be, but none of them are this year. After a record heat wave all through the summer, isn't it? This is really rural around here, isn't it? Steep, yeah. I like all this. And there's a bit of moss back there on the dry stone walls, and I know that he likes the moss on the dry stone walls. Cape moss would be our option, but that's his anyway. We've just all been discussing that there's probably bears live in these woods, so we probably won't get off our motorbike on this area. What beautiful little lanes down through this, isn't there? Now, I had to stop here to show you. This is the reservoir, and look how empty it is. That's how little rainfall we've had this summer. That is just, whoa. It's just starting to brighten up now as the sun's getting higher. The place is full of sheep. I thought I felt a few spits then. That is shepherd huts, you're dead right. You don't see that very often, do you? No. Be interesting to see what's over the brow. Scenery. Oh wow. It is scenic. Real sheep farming area. Masses and masses of acres of undulating fields. You don't realise how much farming there is in this area. Look at the hill to the right where it's black. I don't know if it's black stone where all the erosion's gone, is it, or is it like peaty soil, or is it heather? Oh, that could be woodland across there, couldn't it, or heather? Wow, this is steep and beautiful. This is slate birds. Let's start concentrating. What a pretty little village. Yeah, proper old coal fire going there, isn't there? Smell it. Me and Chris are hoping for a few sharp showers because it doesn't appear that Robert's trousers are waterproof. We've had a lot of pleasure out of hearing that his nether regions get wet. Lovely little valleys, lovely little valleys. I don't know if they're hills or mountains because they're high, aren't they? Look at to the right, that rock up high. Can you see it? Have you seen it? Yeah. You could easily miss it, couldn't you? That is a crag and a half. That must be a hill that's eroded and left just the inner stone, mustn't it? I'm trying to get as much as I can on the camera. They sit on their tractors all day long working and then they have a tractor fest. I don't get it. Mind you, they got sheep in there. This is a real agricultural show, isn't it? There's a bit more to it than just showing a few tractors, isn't it? Yeah. They're probably showing them actually. They're getting them all wiped up and polishing them. Yeah, this is a show. That's what they're doing, isn't it? Did you see them? They're grooming all the cows. Well, we're back on our travels again now. How tough is this? You know, we've been over a lot of bridges. Well, the sun's coming out. I'm not going to say anything about lucky Robert and his weather. We had rain coming up here. We'll probably have rain going back. And for the whole duration of us going round here and into the lakes, I think we got good weather. Can't diss that. It's all good. More cyclists. Very green round here. Very green. Look at the hill to the left there, with all the trees just sticking up on them. The Duchy of Lancaster estate here. Not a bad gaff and play. Just look at this. I'll let them go and just have a picture. Beautiful. Better catch them up. They've probably gone into the distance, but that is a beautiful shot. Now the sun's really starting to come out. It's now just coming up to 10 o'clock. Just look at the sun on the different hills. Can you imagine living in a little picturesque place like this? Somebody makes an effort to keep the place nice. Well, we found a place with not many main roads. Quite like it. If you like green laning and you had a little old Royal Enfield, wouldn't it be lovely to live around here and just poodle around this lot? We're exploring every inch of the place. Yes, I think Chris will want to do a panorama here. You come round the corner and you're greeted with a lovely view. Look at the amount of rock inside of those hills, just solid rock. Yeah, the old sheep there. We just rode down, take it all in. Dark hills and sun out as it gets through the clouds. Warming up a lot. This is the trough at Bowland. I don't know if you heard Robert just say it. Look how pretty that is, and nothing in the rivers coming out properly due to the dry weather. Oh, look how sharp those hills are here. This is beautiful. It's too nice to rush, isn't it? Look at that. Yeah, this bracken, yeah. You want a nice spot where you can put your bikes and take a picture of them, don't you, in amongst this? Do a Sean. Now down here is place a lot of bikers stop. It's quite famous. So we're going to have to stop and have a drink here, as you do. I've not seen any films on YouTube about touring around Bowland, and I can't think why not. Now that's his pride and joy. Oh, what a two-stroke. That's a hooligan's vehicle, sir. A hooligan's vehicle.
Oh, yeah, they are. Back in the day.
Yeah, I bet. No. You've restored it well. It's brilliant, mate. You take care. Beautiful. We just stopped at the little tea shack, and you can see why bikers come this way and stop. What a lovely place to stop. Right next to the shack there's a memorial, all different nationalities. They all did their bit.
Bikers go from one tea shack to another, and they go all the way along these routes. I mean, how tough is it to go all round these little lanes? Lovely. They're very, very lucky to know this route and to do it regularly. Fantastic.
Sorry about the wind noise, it's quite warm. I've had the visor open. I think this is popular with cyclists, but why would you want to cycle up these hills? I bet they all come round these hills, stop there for a cup of tea at that shack, and what a lovely route. It is a weird place, but it works because the cyclists and motorcyclists are all going to come round here, aren't they? Outstanding this is through here. And we went right down into that valley, and you can see why the water was running through the bottom. It must catch all the water from these hills. You can see why the motorbikes come all round here, can't you? And stop at that shack. You'd be silly not to. What a lovely day out if you lived in this area and you had to ride round here. I mean, wouldn't that be a sacrifice? They're not frightened at all, the vehicles, are they? They're used to seeing them. I bet trying to round them up round here must be quite... Look at the old heather out, can you see it? Pretty. Yeah, like the sheep are going to come in because you're calling them. Yeah, right. We've just been looking at where the streams have cut through these valleys, with just eroded these deep troughs. I bet they really do. You can see the wear on the banks when it goes fast, can't you? Yeah. Brick walls because of the corner of it to stop erosion and when it's running fast. And you can see all the collapsed sides, can't you? Yeah, a lot of bank erosion. Yeah, I'd like to see it after a lot of heavy rain. It would be fantastic, wouldn't it? As long as the heavy rain's after we've gone home. And it's lovely to see the sun on the hills. We've climbed right out of that valley and we're up high now. I'd like £1 for every sheep we've seen. Loads of sheep, yeah. Mutton area. And they're all different sheep too, aren't they? Blackheads, some have got horns. Now that is Morecambe Bay to the side. And over there, if you can see it, is Blackpool Tower. And over here is Jubilee Tower. Over Rylesdale. And I'll go over the other side and I'll take a few pictures from the area. But what a view, what beautiful sun, how simply fantastic. Now I don't know if the camera can do it, but over there's about 1 million wind turbines out there, out to sea. I don't know if this does it justice, but look at Morecambe Bay, enormous. Fantastic to see this in such good weather. Now what you can see in the distance is the Lake District. Now because we're so close, there's just a chance we could wander over there tomorrow and have a day in the lakes, like we've had a day in Bowland. We haven't ruled it out, you know. In fact, it's rubber stamped. That is a wow view. It looks like we're below sea level. Yeah, we're not, but it really looks like it goes up in the air and the sea's higher, doesn't it? Yeah. What a view. My map, when we looked at, you looked at yours, you looked at mine, this looked like a flat area, and it really isn't a flat area. In fact, there wasn't that much in the way of contours on the map I was using at all. Now you can just see a tower sticking up there. How attractive is this? These are that beautiful. With the sun out now in between the clouds every now and then. When it goes in, it's like a tragedy because it looks so beautiful when the sun's out round here. We do get lucky on these tours. I think Lucky Robert does bring the best out of the English weather, that's for sure.
Robert, Chris and myself have so enjoyed riding all round Bowland. I recommend if you get the chance, go and do it. You will not be disappointed. The place has outstanding scenery.